Hey, what's up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new FIFA 19 Ultimate Team player review. So, we are back in the Premier League and we are going to be looking at one of the more expensive strikers from this league today. As you can see on screens, it is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So, the Arsenal striker from Gabon is 87 rated this year. So, looks pretty good to be fair. And 94 pace is the standout stat with 80 dribbling, 84 shooting, 75 passing and 70 physical. He's a 6'2" striker with that pace as well, which is pretty amazing. He has medium-low work rates. He's right-footed, and this year on FIFA, he's got a pretty awesome combo of 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. Now, guys, if you do enjoy today's player review, if you learn anything new about Aubameyang, or you are considering putting him in your squad, and I've helped you decide, then do me a favor, smash that thumbs up on the video. I would greatly appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. So we can move on now to the in-game stats for this player. Let's take a little look and see what looks good and what doesn't look so good. To begin with, I can see 76 stamina. That's not really standing out as a great stat to me. The agility and balance as well, looking kind of low. But I've used the marksman chemistry style. You know, we've tried to boost the strength a little bit. Little additions in the dribbling department are always going to be quite useful too. And well, as I've told you guys a lot of times recently, you get like at least +5 in every stat on the marksman with the shooting stats, but +10 on finishing and long shots and volleys. It's kind of crazy, and I figured that would be a great option for my main out-and-out striker today. So yeah, that's what I've gone for with Aubameyang today. So we move on in to a couple of squad options. Now, the fact that his nation is... well, there's not many players from Gabon on this game that you're going to be able to link him to, so you kind of need to either link him in like a full-on Prem team just so that he works, or you're going to need to link him to other Arsenal players so he gets a strong link if you do want to hybrid off. So the first squad right here is kind of like a nice Prem team where we've definitely got Aubameyang as the main out-and-out like showpiece for this team alongside Eden Hazard's Player of the Month, and then this is another option of it as well, which is showing you that you can sort of mix the team up a little bit. It doesn't just have to be a Prem team. I've got a mix of Prem and La Liga as well, and that's quite the front three, isn't it? It's very, very pacey. We have Player of the Month Eden Hazard, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and of course Gareth Bale as well. A nice team, to be fair, and we get that strong link off of informed Granit Xhaka, who, to be fair, when I used him in game wasn't the greatest, I'm not going to lie. It seems like a bit of a downgrade on the midfield just so that you can get a player like this into your team. So I would always recommend just rocking with a Premier League squad if you're using Pierre-Emerick. So moving on into the clips, you're going to see some of the shots that I missed, all of the goals that I scored, and we can talk about positives and negatives. And if you're wondering why I'm shushing someone, it will only ever be because someone shushed me. So I'm going to do it back to them. But we can talk positives and negatives. Let's start about the bad things first. What's not so great about this player? Well, his agility and balance, we mentioned it earlier in the attribute details section, they're kind of low, and I guess that's to be expected with a striker that is 6'2", but typically you put 2 and 2 together of when someone's quick, they're normally quite agile and stuff, and that's just not the case with Aubameyang. He's lacking in especially the balance department. His agility is not so bad. I would say it's average, but I'm not liking that balance stat very much. Stamina is just completely average as well, which is not amazing. It means that you don't quite get the best out of him all the way right up to the end of the game, but you can tell what a complete animal he is for like the first half and stuff, that's for sure, before he starts running out of juice. And then the dribbling stats, well, we tried to boost them a little bit with the marksman chemistry style. Maybe I should have tried harder and used a different one which gave slightly more in all of those areas, because it's definitely a part of Alba's game which is a little bit worse than the rest. Sometimes that first touch isn't amazing, or when he's running with the ball, like the touch is a little bit long and he doesn't keep it super close to his feet. Those are the things I'm not a massive fan of. Okay. So now we can move on into the positives, because let's face it, he is a pretty crazy goal scorer, and he will do some crazy things for your Premier League squads, that's for sure. Firstly, pace is one thing that you really do notice, is that when he's off the ball and he's making them runs, yes, he's very quick. And even like right there was 2 centre-backs there trying to catch him. On FIFA 19, you often get caught, but sometimes a player like Aubameyang is able to actually slip by, get through, and stay away from the defenders, which is completely and and utterly game-changing. And I feel like he does that, one, with the pace, and two, by the fact that he's actually really well positioned. You see him hanging off the last shoulder of the defender right there, giving himself enough space to take that ball under control and whip it into the back of the net with a nice green timed finesse shot. He's good in the air, so, you know, we've got someone who's got decent jumping. We've helped him out there with the marksman chem style, and he is the sort of striker that will get you those headers from corners, and they can be extremely vital on this game, knowing that how OP they are. You need someone there that's going to be able to actually nail them, not someone super short or something that's not really going to do the business. Reactions, that's a part of his game, which is probably, it's almost like the best part about him, in a weird way, because he just like is in the right place at the right time. A lot of the times there's rebounds that come off the goalkeeper or rebounds off the post. You need someone to react quickly to that, to get ahead of the defender, to be able to tap that ball into the back of the net, and that's something that this player does incredibly well. I mean, you can see right there, Bale hits the bar and it just drops down and he's there. He's the first one to it, not the goalkeeper, not the defenders. It's Aubameyang that's there to go ahead and to get the goal. Now, composure in front of goal, pretty solid. The finesse shots I hit wide every now and again if I don't hit them green timed, but that's more of an error on me than on the player. But I really do like his overall finishing. One-on-one, if you hit some low drivens against the goalkeepers, they seem to fly into the back of the net quite nicely. And if you can hit those green timed finesses, then yeah, obviously things are going to sail into the back of the net and you're going to run off celebrating. So overall, I really like him. He's the best. He's been the best Premier League striker I've used so far, and obviously you are going to pay a pretty penny for him, but could he be worth it? Well, I kind of think so. He seems to be a little bit next level compared to a lot of the entry-level strikers that I've used from this league. So, there you go, guys. Smash a like on the video if you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.